Ready. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Yesterday we studied Kimi Mahita. Today the last sutta of Abyayataddhita. Last sutta of Abyayataddhita. So Renuva Bana Nibbana Sichanti. This is one of the four last suttas. One of the largest sutta in the Taddhita chapter. Okay, Renuva Bana Nibbana Sichanti. So how to separate? Yet Anubhavana Nibbana Sichanti. Yet Anubhavana Nibbana Sichanti. Yet Ye Sata. Nubhavana, just Nubhavana. Nibbana, or Nibbana. Okay, we got Nibbana, Sichanti, just Sichanti. This sutta, Sichanti, like accomplish or want to Sichanti, accomplish or
yes,
finish, right? Accomplish or finish.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So up to from ye to wa. This is we call anima sentence. Teni parase jane this is niyama sentence. Niyama bacha we call. Ye satta whichever word. Lakanena nubapa. Lakanena me lakana in this case now characteristic in this case should be the suttas. Sutta. Lakanena by the sutta. Which sutta which have been said before like this in the Taddhita chapter. Nubhavana like not finished, not accomplished, not explained. Anidita lakana. Anidita lakana. Anidita means not shown. Not shown lakana suttas. So unshown suttas. Akaradi do by means of akara, alphabets, etc. Namo pasakani padato, nama upasakani padato. By means of noun, preface, and inclined words. Samatha by means of compound and secondary derivative, etc. So these words, Nibbana, and this Nibbana Sutta. Okay, this is difficult to say. When this Nibbana Sutta, Sichanti are accomplished. So this means so there are some words or alphabet, etc. Alphabet, etc. Words, some word which cannot be explained by previous suttas, previous small sutta. This sutta can be used. Okay? This sutta can be used. So in the Taddhitaka, when you read, if you see, for example, a certain word, so you cannot see, any specific sutta to explain this word, that word. So you can use, such last sutta like using addend suffixes, changing, etc. Okay, so this sutta is like master key. See, master keys, can open many, clothes. Okay, master key. Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
Sayadaw, we hear Sayadaw.
Oh yes. So with master key, we can unlock. Okay, the locks. So like this, section D sutta is like this. So Taddhitakaṇḍa here. So this sutta can be used, to explain the word formations of nama word, nama upasaka word, nibbāda word, samasa koma word, Taddhita word. Okay, by this sutta we can explain. If there is no specific sutta to explain this and that word and this. Okay, so Taddhitakaṇḍa tawa. Yeah. At first, Taddhitakaṇḍa by means of Taddhita. So in the case of Taddhita, or regarding Taddhita, I think so. Imasama, yeah. Imasama jasiya kale. Imasama jasiya kale. Kale, in the sense of kala, time. Kale in the sense of time. Imasama, after the word ima, jasiya. Jasiya, there should be just surface. There should be just surface. Ja. Okay. So just surface. So after ima word, just surface. Have a just surface, find the sutta. So in the sense of kala, time. The sense of time. Okay, kala. Sense of time, kala. This is imasama jasiya kale. Samana prato juja. Samana prato juja. After the word samana, juice surface. Juice surface. Say in the sense of kala. Okay. In the sense of kala. Juja ima sadasa karoja. Ima sadasa karoja samanasa ja sosiya. Samanasa ja sosiya. Ima word also changes to a. Ima changes to a. Ima changes to a. And then samanasa ja sosiya. Samana word changes to sa. Right? Samana changes to sa.
Sayadaw.
Yes.
Because we have samana parato. So Sayadaw Vasadika Sayadaw translate samana parato. Samana apara satatoma now night. That means we have two words, samana and aparasa. Apara, sorry.
Oh yeah, yes.
Right?
Samana parada, samana and abra. Yes. Oh,
And
I didn't see abra. Okay. Yes. Yes. The word abra also. After the word samana and abra, two surface. There are two surface. Okay. So. 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 After ima. On where we come. These are the rule. Okay. So after imaja space, samana, after the word samana and abra, we have two space. So that ima changes to a, samana changes to sa also. Okay. So let's continue to read. Ima samaikali. So ima samaikali, ima samaidi will say eja. Ima samaikali means eja means ima samaikali. Or imasamedi will say. Imasamedi will say. So eja we can translate at this time or today. Imasame will say today. Okay. So ima just appears. Wigha is ima same kali or divasi. Achu. Okay. So achu is a combination of ima and jasapis. Ima and jasapis. So ima changes to a.
Is Acha or Achu, Sayadaw?
Sorry?
Is it Acha or Achu?
I cannot hear your voice.
it is
Is it
Achu.
Acha or Achu, Sayadaw?
Aja here, firstly aja.
Yeah, but you said Achu down here.
Aju. Huh?
No, in your explanation, you have Achu instead of Acha.
Oh.
No, down
Yeah.
here. So you go down, please go down to the YouTube typing.
Oh yeah, here.
Yeah.
Right. Aja. Yes. So ima changes to a. So after it's like you need to remember if we so after Upasaka word, Nibata word, this Abyayataddhita word also we need to add case sentence. Why we need to add case sentence? Because to consider them this word as what. Okay, without case sentence, no what. There is no what. So what must have case sentence. But the case sentence after Upasaka Nibata must be dropped. Why? Because Upasaka Nibata are called Abyaya. So Abyaya means they do not change. They do not change. They cannot be destroyed. They cannot be destroyed. They cannot be changed because of genders and numbers. Okay, because case sentence have numbers. Okay, number. Because of these numbers, they cannot change. That's why they are indestructible word. Nibada, that's Abyaya. Okay, so that's why case sentence must be dropped after them. So ima ja, ima samay, kale, he will say aja, ima changes to a. This is the formation. Translation. Aja, of course, today. Okay. Aja, today or at this time. At this time. And then next word. What? Samanaju, Saju and Abraju. Saju and Abraju. Samana and Josephus. So definition is here, Samani Kali Saju. Samani Kali Saju. Samani Kali Saju. Samani Kali Saju, we can literally we can translate at the same time. Or it says right now, instantly, right? Instantly, yes, at the same time or on the same day. The same day, right now, instantly, etc. Any minute. So, our formation. Sa, mana changes to sa. Okay, mana changes to sa. So we have saju. After saju, after aja, we need to add sentence and then drop them. Okay. Okay, next one, abraju. Approximate, he will say, here should be separated. Approximate, he will say, abraju. Approximately, will say abraju. Apra plus Josephus. Approximately, will say abraju. How can we translate? Abraju.
Another day.
Abraju on the following day.
Tomorrow.
Okay. Yes, on the following day. Chinese flute. On the following day. On the following day, or we can say next day, right? Next day, abraju, or tomorrow, right? M-O-O-W. Yes. So abraju, there is no grammatical change. Okay, Abra and Josephus. Kiss and Sivadi. I think it should be locative case sentence Samay, because Kali, places and time need locative case sentence. Okay, so the idea of Padarūpasiddhi in the first mentioned in the Nama chapter of Padarūpasiddhi. So only Sivadis, Padarūpasiddhi author refers. So other grammarians, they are the same. They think, according to the context, according to the meaning, the possible meaning of this and that word. For example, like here, Abraju is the past to time, okay? So time, places, need in a locative. Kahali, you see Kali, this is locative. I mean, Kali, you will say locative, time. So according to them, according to the second type of grammarians, so they want to add locative case elements, main also. According to Padarūpasiddhi, should be only a simple of determination like this. So after Nipadas.
So, who are those other grammarians?
Who are those? I also don't remember. Remember. Time the Sapasa Mount Sapasagani Padari. Yesterday I told you about the Sunda. Sakari Padayo, Jati, Padari, Michanini Padari Padari. Ubasagani Padaja, Pachia, Imitayo, making around the Ninga Sanya, Minasia, Demi, Sampati, Taysan, Sajagamari Pina Pawai, T, Patama, Patameka Vajana Mewa. Patameka Vajana Mewa, poverty. So, according to Padarūpasiddhi, this is only the Patama Eka Vajana. The Patama Eka Vajana, because Saṅkhyātaddhita Beda Bhava. This is the reason given by the Padarūpasiddhi. So Saṅkhyātaddhita Beda Bhava. Because there is, how to say, no division of number and how to say, accusative, object, etc. Okay.
Sayadaw, where are you reading?
Sorry, about 282 Sutta in the Padarūpasiddhi. 282 Sutta about that Sutta. So Brahma Eka Vachana Miwa Bhavati. Like this. Okay. I don't know the Padarūpasiddhi. Padarūpasiddhi is very good. Okay, so now he gives only 3 words, right? In the verse, three words, Aja, and Saju, and Abraju. Only 3 words in the verse. Okay. And then he continue giving another example, which are not shown in the verse. Okay. So Aja here. Nipatana, Nipatehi Bhavati Tana Pachayo or Tana Sapyas. Nipatehi Bhavati. Bhavati means, I think, in the sense of horizon, or in the sense of existence, I think so. Bhavati in the sense of existence, horizon, Nipati after Nipati after Nipada words. Aja Bhavam. Oh. So these were after Aja Nipada again. Swanipada again, Pura Nipada, and Heyo Nipada. And after this Nipada, there is Tana Sapis. So Okay, Nipada words. Nipada word. Nipada word. After Nipada word, Dana suffix. In the sense of, I think existence, or rising, power. Bhavata. In this paragraph,
Bhavata, right? You know what? Bhavata.
yes, Bhavata,
The short
yeah.
part, right?
Bhavata. So here, Aja. Ajatana. Ajatana. Aja plus Dana suffix. Okay. Aja, Bhavan, Ajatana. We have Ajatani Vipati, right? Ajatani Vipati. Ajatana. So we can translate Ajatana, something that arises or that is it that arises today. Ajatana. Something that arises today or that happens. I think existence or happening. That rises or happens today. Happens today. And then,
So Sayadaw,
yes.
then that's a little bit strange then, because we know Ajatani is the past, right?
Yes.
Ajatani is the past tense. So should we
Yeah,
say
yeah.
something like something that has a reason or has happened today?
Yes, okay. Yeah. This Ajatana, Ajatani, because Ajatana is without any E. Okay. Ajatani now come in. Ajatani. Aja Bhava Ajatani. Aja also Dana surface with E surface. Okay. With E surface, okay, this feminine sign. So the termination Tanapajaya. The termination that this is how to say it is Achatanami. Okay, this is also past tense. Past tense. Past tense may so okay now this time 8:30. 8:30. 8 o'clock is past tense. Okay, 7. So from now 8:30 from 8 hour 8 o'clock and 29 minutes backward today. So for such action or talking about such action that happened in the past, so we have to use Achatani Vipati according to how to say, according to this definition, the definition of Achatani, the word Achatani. But in reality, it's not like this. Not like this.
So Sayadaw.
Yeah.
Actually, this is like when we say Ijadani, Hiyadani, like Baroka, we do not differentiate like Pāļi.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
in Vedic,
yeah.
but in Vedic, actually we differentiate. For example, the Ijadani, that something happens in today.
Yes.
For example, if this afternoon, if I talk this morning, there's something happened. So that we call ijadani. That's something is happening today, already past.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
if we talk about something happened like in yesterday, or if the speaker they saw that event, we call like hiyadani.
Sayadaw.
If the speaker didn't see by himself, he just heard something happened in the past, we use a paroka. But all this in the Vedic, but in Pāļi we do not differentiate it. But in this case, ijadani, I think it also has the same like something has happened or something like that.
So in fact, even in Sanskrit, in the classical Sanskrit, and not like this.
Yes,
Or,
because only in the classic Sanskrit and later even like Pāļi, we do not differentiate them. But in Vedic, in the Rig Veda or something, we have this type.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you mean determination, Sayadaw?
Determination.
Yeah, you have the determination.
Vipatti. Determination means bhava determination. Bhava determination vipatti. Akara vipatti. See?
So achyatani means the verbal termination?
Yeah. Akara vipatti is translated like this also. Some translate also case. Bhava case. Bhava determination like this. Some translate verb ending or verb ending like this. I think like this.
No, but then how can we differentiate? If we translate that way, then how can we differentiate achyatani and hiyatani? So both of them have the same translation, the verbal termination then.
No, yeah, because not finished yet.
Okay.
How to say? Bhava determination. That'll be achyatani, okay? Bhava determination. We can translate and then bhava determination. That arises. So in the sense of today. In the sense of today, the sun. In the sense of today, is that. In the sense of today. So aja, in the sense of today, according to Taddhitakaṇḍa, today, that means not present, past tense. Everybody.
And then, I mean, if we translate that way, it doesn't have the sense of past tense at all. Because we have to translate something like
past tense we have to
reason.
say. We can say how to say near past tense.
Yeah, but it has to be. When we translate it into English, we have to use the present perfect. We cannot use the present tense.
This means
that has a reason.
That is yes, reason. Yes. Reason or reason. Okay. Our determination that are reason in the sense of today. No, but I think that is one. Because that vibhati, I think you can say that is used, I think so. If we translate, right? According to definition, we have to definition is how to say? Definition is aja bhava ajatani. Ajatani Aja bhava ajatani. Aja in the sense of today, according to Padarūpasiddhi, in the sense of today, bhava, the verb termination that arises. So that arises means I think that is, or that exists, or that is used in the sense of today. This is what I understand. Because verb terminations always exist, right? Always exist. This how does actually refer to vibhati, not refer to action. Not refer to action. Okay, so to show the past action that happened today, and we use that vibhati, actually vibhati, like this.
So the Pāḷi made it easy translate as a definite past.
Definite past.
Yeah.
It should be secondary meaning, right? Definite past. Definite past, right? Definite past. Very easy. Okay.
I'm a little bit confused. So, Ajatanang and Ajatani, they should be the same. It's just they have different genders, right?
Different gender. No, vibhati, not how to say, not the same thing as referred to.
No, what I mean is by the definition. So Ajatanang is Aja Bawang Ajatanang. And Ajatani is just Aja Bawa Ajatani. So they are the same. They're just different genders.
Yes, different gender.
So if we say,
yes.
Yeah, if we say Ajatanang is something that has a reason today, then that something is neuter. Then which means Ajatani is also something that has a reason today. And that something is feminine.
In this case, there's something is, in this case, there's a part to verb termination. So vibhati, okay, because pariva vibhati, why the verb termination? Because vibhati is feminine gender. Vibhati is feminine gender. That's why achatani with the e feminine sign. Verb termination is translation of vibhati.
Yeah, no. What I mean is, so how do we get the meaning of in the sense of? Where is that meaning in the word Ajatani?
This according to Bhadarika's translation, it says ajami in the sense of today. Yeah, ajami in the sense of today. Yes. So if we don't, translate, we cannot refer to verb termination. I think so. At the time, will be how to say, maybe action, right? Action. Action may like come also maybe new agenda. And this. So it's good to interpret aja as in the sense of today. In the sense of today. Tell me here, we can say, instead of saying ajati, so the writer says aja, like removing ata also, we can understand. Or maybe atawa is lighted, but it means, how to say, is kept by the word aja. Like bhavalopa. So we have to consider like this, because according to the translation of interpretation of Padarūpasiddhi, because what we see is aja, no ajata, no ajate, right? But what we what he translates is, in the sense of today. In the sense of today, right? Yeah, Pāļi. Okay. So only, if we interpret like in the sense of today, we can refer to verbal termination. How to say, in accordance with this NAE, you see, NAE. Otherwise, we cannot translate, we cannot refer to verbal termination. Other time, I want to say the E ending, which that's referred to. Okay. Yeah, Madharika was his brain, his effort, wisdom, mindfulness, concentration, Viriya. Oh, very remarkable. Many books, around 73 books he wrote.
Yeah, that's incredible. That's just like impossible. Yeah.
Yeah. He alone. He alone wrote those books, Translation work. Okay, here this Ajatani different. Sui Bhavon Swadana. Sui Bhavon Swadana. Sui plus Tanasapis. 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 Sui Bhavon Swadana. Sui Sanipana. Sui Bhavon Swadana. Oh. Sui Bhavon Swadana. Sui Bhavon Swadana. How to translate? Something that in this case that arises or that will arise, that will rise or happen tomorrow. So tomorrow.
So Sarah,
Yeah.
you see, I'm just a little bit curious about this. When Sayadaw translates, he just in the sense of today, right? But when he translated sui, he didn't use nepian and night. He just directly used tomorrow on tomorrow,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Why he didn't use a night in the sense of tomorrow?
Yes, here in this case, this refers to vibhati, you see, verbal termination. If we don't interpret, like this, you see, NAE, and the word aja, we cannot match. They don't match. They don't match. They will not match. Okay, so that's why to be able to refer to verbal termination, vibhati, Pāļi, which is feminine gender. So this feminine gender vibhati is in agreement with E ending of Ajatani. E ending of Ajatani. That's why Aja is translated as in the sense of today. But in the case of Ajatana, there's no any E cannot refer to vibhati, which is feminine gender. Ajatana, neuter gender, vibhati is feminine gender. Okay, that's why they don't match. They don't have to match because this does not refer to vibhati. Okay.
Oh, I see. Now I got the idea. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So here Swadana. Swadana also does not refer. There is no Swadani vibhati, right? There is no Achatana vibhati, only Achatani vibhati, feminine sign, with feminine sign E. Here also there is no Swadana vibhati. That's why cannot refer to vibhati, which is feminine gender. Okay, I like this. So that's why should be just tomorrow, not in the sense of tomorrow, right? Yeah, something that writes this that way, right? Okay, here one point is about wake up. According to context, we have to we can define the Gita words. Okay, so what I mean is, okay, yeah, Swadana. Okay, Swadana. Definition is Sui Bhavon Swadana. Okay, Sui Bhavon Swadana. Sui tomorrow. Okay, Bhavon. Here also adjust the name Bhavon also. So adjust Bhavon. Adjust today. Okay, Bhavon. Okay. So in the case of adjust the name, so because of adjust, Bhavon should be present tense. That means Bhavatiti Bhavon. Okay, we can make Vaikha like this. Bhavatiti Bhavon. So why we make present Vaikha, present definition of Bhavon? Because of the word Acha. The nearby word indicates that present definition. Indicates that meaning, that the fact that Bhavon must be defined in the present tense. Okay, so now Swadana. The case of Swadana, also Bhava, the word is Bhava, does not change. Here also Bhava, here also Bhava. But that definition must be different. Okay, so here Bhavan should be defined as future. So in the sense of future. Okay, like Bhavisaddhiti Bhavan. Okay, Bhavisaddhiti Bhavan. Why we have to define in the future tense? Because the word Sui. You see? Sui means tomorrow. Okay, so like this. So sorry, yes.
But then if you define the bhava in the ajatana as the present tense, then it seems a little bit strange because then we have the word ajatani. So should we use the ajatani instead of the present tense?
And yeah,
Instead of
yes.
instead of saying bhavati, should we use the like ahositi? Because we have to use the ajatani.
Oh, okay. No. Please here. Yeah, that is the difference. Achatana and achatani different. Okay. So I think achatani vibhati. So achatani does not refer to action. Okay. Achatani does not refer to action. Achatani refers to only vibhati by combination. So this vibhati, achatani vibhati always exist. Okay. It is not action. Okay. It's not action. For example, the word manusa. Okay, the word manusa. So it is not it's not action. Okay, it's not action. Manusa is not action. So it always exists. This term it always exists. So it's not action. For example, gachati. Okay, please saw gachati. Gachati show action. Okay, or please saw agachi past tense, past action. Please saw gachisati is future action. Okay, action is bar. It's it is connected with tense, kala, time. So it needs what is tense. Okay. So in the case of this Ajatani Vipatti, this is it's like I think present tense. How to say?
No, I understand.
No,
But
present
then,
tense.
but
Because
then
here,
if
this aja we cannot translate. Today. We have to translate in the sense of today. That's why bhava also here. Oh, it should be bhava also. Because this also I think this bhava does not refer to action. This is okay. Bhava should also bhavadidi bhava.
yes, that
Because
should be said the same verb.
yes, bhavadidi bhava. Because this bhava in Ajatani definition of Ajatani war does not refer to action. Okay, does not refer to action. So this word, I think maybe past tense. Maybe past tense. If I have to say Ajatana, there's something that happened today, but in the past. Because of this ajawa, how to say, generally we can say present tense because of this word. But how to say this ajatan is something that happened, that rises, was, how to say, in the past today, this poem should be a past tense. Okay.
Yes, so that's what I mean.
Now,
I mean, so that bawang should be in the Ajatani, but the bawa here should be in the Vatamana.
And present. This
Right?
bhava. Yes, yes. Because this bhava is bhava in Ajatana is related to related to how to say action, related to action, because it shows something that happens today is related to action, but this Ajatani in this definition bhava is not related to action. It how to say modifies. It modifies vipatti which always exists, Okay. So in this case, swadana. So here, bhavan should be defined in the future tense. Surely this one future tense. This one, this according to according to the part meaning of Ajatana, we can define here present and past. Present and past is bhavan. Past also I think present perfect, right? Present perfect should be. It look like past tense. Present perfect. It look like past tense. Okay. Okay, this bhavan swadana should be definitely this future because of sui. Okay, like this. Yes. In fact, these things are discussed. How to make Vekha, Pāḷi Vekha, short definition. These are discussed and explained in the Taddhitakaṇḍa. The very systematically explained. Taddhitakaṇḍa, written by Shin Kumara, we call Pangong Sayadaw. He also wrote very good books like Patana Pangong, Yamaka Pangong. His Patana Pangong book is very good. Very good.
Sayadaw, you've been reading a lot of books.
Sorry?
You are reading a lot of books.
No, I have collected a lot of books. No, read a lot of books. No, just collected a lot of books, not read. Okay, so here, like this, in the Taddhitakaṇḍa is very interesting. Okay. So here, Ajadana, Ajadani, and Swadana. The next word, Puradana. Okay, Puradana. Okay, Puradana, Pura and Dana suffix. Pura plus Dana suffix. Also, Pura Bhavan. Pura Bhavan, Puradana. Pura Bhavan, Puradana. That means also something. Something that should be here. Should be
Pura
past
means
tense, right?
the past.
That rose in the past, right? That rose, that happened, you can say. Happened is better. That happened in the past, Pura. Right? Pura in the past. Okay. Heyo, Heyatana. Heyo, always Heyo. This is a new Nibbana. No Heya. Sanskrit, Heyas, right? Heya, Dana. Heyo, Bhavan, Heyatana. So Heyo, yesterday. This also like this. Something that happened. That happened yesterday. No, yesterday. Hayatana. So Hayatani. Haya plus Dana suffix and E suffix. Why E suffix is added? Because to refer to Vibhati, which is feminine gender. Like this. Okay, Hayatani. The verb termination. Verb termination in this case should be the dish. In the sense of that rising in the sense of yesterday. Right? In the sense of yesterday. I mean that everybody is used to show, to show the past tense, to show the sense of yesterday. So the action of yesterday, the action that happened yesterday, that is. Okay. So these are Abyayataddhita words. The end of Abyayataddhita word. Okay, so the Nasa is. So let's conclude and counting.
Sorry, Sayadaw.
Huh?
Sorry, Sayadaw.
Yes.
So in the Bhasatika, Sayadaw, in the Hiyadani part, he translated Hiyo in two cases, right? First is nominative case. The second one is nominative case. Or something.
Where?
Yeah, Hiyo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mane nai. Wow. Manega.
This is a different. It's the same name. What is Jamanidnai is I think Pome writing in my Pome writing. So Manega it is informal. clock here
Spoken.
expression. Clock here is spoken. Yeah. Even more, we have vowel endings which are used formally. They are the, you see. Tu di tua di vowel ending e. Tu di tua e. So these are formal writing, the writing style first. So speaking style, or speaking style, toade or do toade, day, we use day, this may, so in future, formal style, writing style is like me, that is, this thing. Okay. So let's review how many surfaces and sodas and other data. Abyayataddhita. What are these? Number one, cut-down surface. Cut-down surface. Cut-down surface. Then we soda.
419.
419. And soda. And then we target the surface. Okay, the surface. Soda. 420. 420. And then
By word ja,
by the word ja, which suffix?
we have the just suffix, so suffix.
Just suffix. Okay. And then so suffix of of Padarūpasiddhi 420, right? And then so suffix. So suffix. So suffix also say Padarūpasiddhi 420. And then so suffix. Ta suffix. Ta suffix Padarūpasiddhi 421. Okay.
And then by two we have the taddha suffix.
Yes, taddha suffix. Taddha suffix.
By the word two.
Or 421. Okay. Like this.
Pajaya.
Tan suffix. Tan suffix. Tan pajaya. Tan suffix.
422.
Yes. 422. Okay. And then
Dana suffix, no?
firstly just suffix. See, just suffix. Padarūpasiddhi 423. Okay, big soda, fast soda. And then juice suffix. Juice suffix. Also same soda. 423. And then Tana suffix. Tana suffix also 423 soda. Okay, so that's all. Yes.
Should we add the to suffix as well, Sayadaw? He also mentioned to suffix, right?
Those suffix are mentioned in the Nama chapter, not in the
Not here.
No, but
Not
then he
here.
mentioned it.
Yeah, he mentions if we count, there are many, you know, we call the surfaces mentioned in the Nama, the fifth Nama chapter, okay, chapter 5 of Nama chapter. So for the time we will go back. We need to go back to this chapter, that Nama chapter. Yeah, if you want to count, we can go count, because this Padarūpasiddhi include them, you know, in this Abyayataddhita service. They are also called Abyayataddhita. Abyayataddhita.
By the way, it's Khattung, Sayadaw.
Khattung service. Oh yeah, yeah. Change automatically.
And then it's the Kakha, right?
Huh?
It's Kakha, not just Kha.
Khattung.
Kakha.
Double cut.
Double cut. Oh yes. Yes, Khattung. Double cut. Kakha. So cut surface, sorry, Khattung surface, dha surface, okay. So Khattung surface, eka Khattung, bho Khattung surface, dha surface, eka dha, dvita, etc. Ja surface, eka jan, dvajan, etc. So surface, sutta surface, jana so, yoni so, etc. Tha surface, yatha tata, anyatha, etc. Very common with these things, very, very common. Yeah, so surface is not so common. So surface also common. Also common surface. Yoniso manasikara, see? Yoniso vijnana so ataso. So ta surface, you know, yatha tata, a lot. Tata surface, we have, you know, nyatadan, the tadan, yatadan. It's very little bit less common. Tan surface, a lot. Gatan, you know, gatan, a lot. And then ja surface, aja also common. Ju surface is also common. This is less common. Ju surface. And then tana surface also not so common. We can use satana, buratana, and then sanatana also. That is one more. I need to show. Sanatana. Sanatana what? Sanatana. Sanatana what? Oh. Yes. Sanatana and Chirantana, like this. Sanatana, Chirantana also. You can see. Sanatana. Sana. This is Nibbana. Tana surface. Sana. Oh. There is no Sana Vibhati. Sanatana. Vibhati. Sanatana. 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 Sanabhava. Sanatana. Sanatana, sorry. Should be O. Sanatana. 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 Okay. So here something should be Sanatana possible. Something that happened, past tense. That happened Sanatana mean like ancient, ancient time. In ancient time. Okay, so Sanami in the ancient time. Oh. Oh. Ancient time, okay. Sanatana. So Sanatana Nikita, Sanatana with Nikita here. Okay, there is no ma ending in Pāļi. Apart from some words, some special expression. I think I'm already told you about that. That appears in the Taddhitakaṇḍa, in the discussion about Saranagamana. Okay, there are two ways of Saranagamana. We call Makarana Saranagamana and Nikitana Saranagamana. So in the explanation of Makarana Saranagamana, the writer, Buddha goes write like this: Saranam, Buddham, Saranam, Buddham, and Ma, not Nikita. Saranam, and Ma, not Nikita. Buddha Saranam, like this. So in the explanation of that, Makarana Saranagamana, we can see Ma and De. In Pāļi, in the Pāļi Virgas, it says there is no such consonant ending without the following vowel. In the grammar books, a lot. You see, sorry, and the other day, Munyarido can, Abasa can, you see, can with na cerebral ending without final vowel. So here, Sana, no, this with Nikita, not ma ending. Sana in ancient time. And then Jiren.
Hello, where's your reference?
Huh?
Where's your reference?
What is your reference? About what?
Sanandana and the Iradana.
Yes, Sanandana. You check in the Pāļi body.
Oh, okay.
Check in the Pāļi body. Yes, that that small book.
Okay.
Yes, yes, Pāļi body, and that small book.
So yes, Sayadaw. Sana
Sorry?
is the Nipata.
Sana is Nipata. Yes.
So it means ancient.
Yes.
But in the dictionary by the it says always.
Always.
Yeah.
Which dictionary?
I think it's VRI.
VRI.
Yeah.
VRI, I think so. Maybe
It's like a Vipassana research.
Yes, Vipassana research. VRI, Vipassana Research Institute.
Yeah.
VRI. I don't know. Sanatana me really is how to say the expression about past tense. Question of something related to past tense. Yes. So
Well,
ancient.
I mean, in the so Sandandana. So it means eternal. Eternal.
Eternal.
It has the sense of always.
Eternal.
Eternal, it means always. It's been a long time and it's still now.
Yes.
So it's always have a sense of always.
Always.
Because it's always like that. It's been forever.
For a long time.
Yeah. So it's not just happened in the ancient time and it stopped. It's now. It's still now as well.
In the PDF dictionary, eternal, right?
Yeah,
Forever,
forever, eternal.
forever, eternal. This is CP compared Puratana. So at the time, the dictionary is also, useful. We need to check this where these words occur in the Pāļi language. Also, we need to check. Because dictionaries mostly, only can give general meaning sometimes. Sanatana in the Saṅkhyātaddhita, Tika, Samdanika, Sanatanoti, Sanatana, Dhana Silari, Dhammo, Puratano, Puratano, Silari Dhammo, Puratano, Na Ajatanoti, Sanatano. So it is to Atiti, Sanatana. Desan Dhamma Vandita, Sanatana Pandita. Sanatana in this case, Padu Pandita. Sanatana Padu Pandita. Sanatano, Sanatano refers to Dhammo. Sanatana refers to, in this case, Pandita in the Saṅkhyātaddhita. This Dhamma, it is something of Dhammo, Sanatana Pandita.
Where are you reading?
Here. Saṅkhyātaddhita, Tika.
Okay.
Yes. Sanatana, this Sanatana, a lot.
But Sarah,
Yes.
according to Wilson, they also have the meaning of the eternal. Also, of course, they also have the meaning of past, ancient time. Because you see, the first xie lai pie di, that means in the past, in the ancient. But the next meaning is xie jia hao min di, like eternal, really.
No. Shija, how many Shija, how many these are ancient, how to say, they have existed for a long time.
Yeah.
This is a Dhana Sila, it's that in the Saṅkhyātaddhita, Dhana is really Dhammo Puratano. That means these are Puratano, like Puratana, mean like something that happened for a long time. Not Ajatano, not something that happened today. It's like this. So it is Atiti. This Dhamma, Dhana Sila, etc. Exists.
So yes, but then if we say it like that, if we use the definite past, then it means it's no longer existing. When we say something that happened in the ancient time, which means it's not here anymore. Right? Does it have that meaning? So it means it's no longer existing.
Okay, let me check. That's not. So now. In the Bidana Pradipika, it says Sana Sato Nichato. So Sana word has the sense of always. Satamyanto Nipato, ending in, is also the interclinal word, but ending in locative case ending. Sana Sato wa another Sana Sato wa Tatra Bhava Sanatano. It's a Sana word and Sana word. It mentions in two ways, two variants. Sana and Sana. So how is Sanatana?
So it has two readings, right? So Sana, Tana, and Sanan, Tana, this should be the same, right?
Sanatana, Sanatana. Yes. It's a Sanskrit word is a Sanatana. Sanatana. In Pāli, it says, Sanatana, Sanatana, Sana plus Tana, Sana plus Tana. But Sanatana. Sanatana. So, typical dictionary gives four meanings of the word Sanatana. Four meanings. So the second meaning is like what do you say? Like eternal. The number two meaning appears in the Silakanavoga and Niyutika. Silakanabhinawatika. Yes.
What are the four meanings? So the first one.
Four meaning, like number one meaning is like something that has happened for a long time. That is something that is ancient.
So you said that it has happened for a long time.
For a long time. And so number two is like eternal. Like it always happening like this. It is and like always, is ever, is eternal. Number three is Padu, the person, the white person. White person is the white person who has the Dhamma, Dhana, Sila, etc. It says which happened in the past. Which happened in the past. The number four meaning is Sanatana me, a Brahmin named Sanagumara. Sanagumara Brahma, sorry, not Brahmin. Sanagumara Brahma also called Sanatana. This appear in the Digha Nikaya, Mahāvāga commentary, Digha Nikaya Mahāvāga commentary. Sanatana me, Sanagumara Brahma. Okay, yeah. So the meaning that is given in the previous dictionary is, one of these four. This is number two only. In the Vibhagga dictionary, it gives you four meanings. So if I check, comparatively, the two dictionaries, when I check, some Pāli word, when I look up some Pāli word, no, how to say? Margaret Cohn dictionary, Pāli dictionary. So that dictionary is wider than PDF dictionary. So it can give, how to say, many more meanings and many more examples also. But sometimes, how to say, sometimes it is weaker than PDS. Weaker than PDS. Yes. Sometimes PDS is better. Some are mostly that Margaret Con's dictionary can be more meanings and more examples. More example. This is what I say when I check the two dictionaries comparatively. Okay. So here, Chiran, Sanatana, according to that translation, Sanatana means what is Sanatana according to them? Eternal, right? Forever, eternal. Forever is right separately. Forever, and then eternal. Eternal. Chirantana. Chiran Bhavo. Also, Chirantano. Chiran Bhavo. Chiran Bhavo. Chirantano. Chiran also with negative. Chirantano. Also, like this. Chirantana also. Oh. Chirantana. Also like ancient, I think so. Like ancient. Ancient. Right? Long standing.
Sayadaw is Jinandaro or Jirandaro.
Chi. Oh, yes.
Why should be the lava?
Yes. Good. This long standing, I think so.
歇撇底
Chirantana, Sanatana, I think same meaning. Ancient or long standing, long existed. Okay, long standing is enough. Huh? Long standing. And Sanatana also, I think, same meaning. Sanatana and Puratana, I think, same meaning. Chirantana also, I think, these were the same. Okay, so we have already reviewed the surfaces and so in Abyayataddhita. So, any question about this Abyayataddhita? No question. So you're silent. Okay. So, very common surfaces. These surfaces are. Out of the two surfaces, not so common. It's less common. Okay, two surface. Tana surface also not so common. Other surfaces, certain surface is less common. So, certain surface, tan surface, soul surface, cartoon surface, tan surface, jas surface. Jas surface is also less common. Ekajan, Twijan is less common. Relatively. Cartoon surface, tan surface, soul surface, tan surface, jas surface, aja. They are very common surfaces. Okay. Oh. Oh, here, this is the bus, the final bus, concluding bus. Cumulative bus is nothing about how to say the conclusion of kinds of Taddhita in the Taddhita chapter. Kinds of Taddhita in the Taddhita chapter. Okay. In the Taddhita chapter. According to this verse, iti parampara. According to this verse, firstly, three kinds of Taddhita. Three kinds of Taddhita. Number one,
Samanya Uti.
Samanya Uti Taddhita. Samanya Uti. Uti Taddhita.
Bhavattataddhita. Abyayataddhita.
Yes. And then Bhavattataddhita, you see. Samanya Uti Bhavatta. Bhavattataddhita. 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 And then Bhavatta Abyayataddhita. 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 So, and then another four kinds of Taddhita. Another classification. Four kinds of Taddhita. So number one, which Taddhita? See, Tadradi. Tadradi means out of these three, Adi, the beginning one. The beginning one means Samanya Oti. Chatuddha Paja. Okay, Chatuddha. Chatuddha Paja Anekata Asati and Sancha. Okay, so that's what.
Apacha.
So then we, in fact, the first, out of these three, the first Samanyavoti Taddhita is, classified again into four. So, like 6 types of Taddhita we get, right? 6 kinds of Taddhita. So, Abyayataddhita. Abyayataddhita, and then Anekataddhita. You see here, Anekata.
Anekata.
Sati Saṅkhyātaddhita.
Asati Sancha.
Saṅkhyātaddhita. Anekata. Taddhita. Asati Taddhita.
Asati.
Taddhita and Saṅkhyātaddhita. Saṅkhyātaddhita. Okay. Like this, we have to divide the first type of Taddhita again. Okay, so like this. So and then no, second Taddhita, and then we need to count Bhavattataddhita and Taddhita again. Yeah. Okay. Now we copy. So six kinds of Taddhita. So in reality, do you notice something special? Something that is missing? You remember? So what type of Taddhita is missing according to this verse, this enumeration? Which is Taddhita? Okay. Which is Taddhita? Like which is in a Papo, Papataro, which is in a Papo, Papatamo, Papo, Papisika, Papito, etc. Which is in a Gunawa, Kunio, Kunito. This which is Taddhita is not enumerated here. So why? I don't know. Okay. Which is Taddhita? So at the time, okay, in reality, in the body, in the text, which is Taddhita is mentioned by name. But in enumeration, which is Taddhita is not mentioned. So at the time, which is Taddhita must be included, one of these six. One of these six. Okay, one of these six. And then before Bhavataddhita. But this is this Pagaditaddhita. This Pagaditaddhita belong to Anikataddhita. Belongs to Anikataddhita. Yes. This is Taddhita. This is Taddhita. This is Taddhita where I think it's like Nikataddhita. Because Nikataddhita a lot. Okay, so I forgot this which is Taddhita, where to put. I think Nikataddhita. So in one place in the Bhavadika and other books, it is explained, it is mentioned. So now Abyayataddhita is finished. So what remains is the most difficult part of Taddhita, is the Saṅkhyātaddhita. Any question before going to Saṅkhyātaddhita? Yeah, about this Abyayataddhita? No. Okay. So later I will discuss these things. Okay.
Sorry, Sayadaw.
Yes.
In the past together, footnote. And Tattharati. So in the bracket, See whole night moonlight. What is that? Negata.
Or Illuminate Nigatatya Sanchato. She that's a Nigatatya Sanchato. This is Sri version.
This is
Nigatataddhita and Abyayataddhita. The Abyayataddhita, that means Abyayataddhita and Asadhitaddhita. And Ibya Dimuli would be Chamapa. Reader would be Chamapa. Negata, the day train, the leader on like I said, Pagarita data, like Pagarita data, I mean, like Gomayan, see, Gomayan, the Pagadi which name mayo, the Pagadi which name mayo. So, Pagarita data. This data called Pagarita data, this Pagarita, it was already included in the Negataddhita. He explained like this.
I mean, say whole night moonlight is refers to Sri Lanka version.
Yes, yes. Sri Lanka version.
Thank you.
Sri Lanka version, yes. How to say different words in the bus. In the bus. Sri Lanka version here Negata Sanchato. In that instead of Negata Negatasati Sanchato, Negasati Sanchato. Instead of Negasati Sanchato, Sri Lanka version Negatatya Sanchato. You mentioned the variant between Sri Lanka version and this Myanmar version. Okay. So if you have no question, let's go to Saṅkhyātaddhita. I am afraid of Saṅkhyātaddhita because I am not good at numbers. I am not good at mathematics. We need to, because when we translate and when we study big numbers, I don't know, big numbers. English also. Okay, now let's go to Saṅkhyātaddhita. It's very complicated also. And interesting also.
Sutta 406.
406. 406. This. Oh, this need to. Okay, now Saṅkhyātaddhita. Saṅkhyātaddhita, what is Saṅkhyā? What is Saṅkhyā? You can say number. Okay. You can say number. Saṅkhyāyati, I think Saṅkhyāyati, Ninati, and Saṅkhyā. Saṅkhyā means this like abbreviated word, I think so. This contracted word, maybe short word, shortened word. It's should be Saṅkhyāna. Saṅkhyāna. And some people through cha, kya, Saṅkhyā, Saṅkhyā. Saṅkhyā should be, use of it. Saṅkhyāna. So Saṅkhyā and Saṅkhyāna the same. So Saṅkhyā means This according to that definition, Saṅkhyā Saṅkhyātaddhita. Yeah. That word is not defined in the Padarūpasiddhi. The Saṅkhyāyate itinati or Saṅkhyāyate nenadi Saṅkhyāna or Saṅkhyā. So if Saṅkhyā, it should be a surface. If Saṅkhyāna, it should be U surface. U surface changes to ana. Saṅkhyāyate itinati, I think. Some, yes, with about overdot Saṅkhyāyate and it ninadi, okay? Saṅkhyāyate ninadi Saṅkhyā and Saṅkhyāna. The use of it is used in the sense of karana sarana idina. The number like Saṅkhyāna, we can translate. Saṅkhyāyate, no. Saṅkhyāyate Saṅkhyāna. Saṅkhyāyate Saṅkhyāna. I don't remember. Taddhitakaṇḍa. Saṅkhyāyate means is count. So something is count by this. Or Saṅkhyātaddhita. So no. Is Purana. Maybe Saṅkhyāyate Saṅkhyāna.
Jyādi Purana. It means to fulfill Purana.
This Puranaddhita is Karana Sarana.
Saṅkhyāyate, what does it mean again, Sayadaw?
Saṅkhyāyate is counted.
Is Saṅkhyāyate or Saṅkhyāyate?
Saṅkhyāyate. Saṅkhyāyate. Saṅkhyāyate.
By this. Right, Sayadaw?
Oh, with
this. It is counted with this.
huh?
So you mean it is counted
Maybe
with
I don't know with big mistake. Maybe should be Paskama Sarana also. Saṅkhyāyate, Saṅkhyāna, or Saṅkhyā. Saṅkhyā. Okay. So because the number something, the number something that is counted, right? Okay, so how does I need to check? I am mistaken with Purana. Purana what? That's Karana Sarana. So here number maybe Bhava Sarana also possible. At the time Saṅkhyāyate, Saṅkhyāna or Saṅkhyā. Bhava Sarana. At the time just enumeration or counting. Counting. Yeah, this I'm not so sure of this. This is numbers. Saṅkhyā and Saṅkhyāna. Okay, just the numbers. This is the name of numbers. Okay. Enumerations or number. Number and cont'ed. So, and Panchana Puranati Vikahi. Panchana Puranati Vikahi. In the sense of Panchana Purana, Puranami, what to say, like feeling, or tell me something because of which, or by means of which, something is filled. And with the number by which, or because of which, something is filled, something is complete, something is filled. It's called Purana. Vipanchana, Purana, let's say, Purana of 5, the filling of 5 is called Panchana Purana in that sense. Purana, how they translate? Filling, right? Yes, he also filling. Okay.
So Sayadaw,
Yes.
so why they use 5 here?
Huh?
Why do they Sayadaw use 5 here?
Oh. Where?
It's just
Panjanam.
definition sentence. It doesn't mean anything. Just one example.
We got here. We got here.
Saṅkhyātaddhita is more number. Okay. Numbers, after numbers, we use masterpiece. So in the sense of, we can say feeling, and Purana Taddhita. Purana with another Purana. Okay, Purana Taddhita. When this sutta like this, after number, we add masterpiece. Okay. This masterpiece is very common. So,
Sayadaw.
yes.
Sorry. In a basic footnote. So the watu, how we translate there, Sayadaw? Watu bija watu. Watu, how we translate there? Then
Wait.
the footnote.
Footnote. And
1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth line. Watu hudi. Noted hudi.
oh no to the so you should read.
Yeah. Watu bija watu. I mean the watu. What does it mean?
How we down to the noted good. So for example, there are 5 people. There are 5 people. There are, for example, 5 books. Okay, book is Watu. You can say Watu is the general term for things.
I thought it's a story.
There are 5 books. So you have already 4 books. You have already 4 books. Your mother gave you, one more book. So this, the 5th book she gave to you, face, fall. How to say? Okay, with it, with the 5th book. So that 5th book is called, Panchama. That book is because of that, there comes the number, there arises the number fifth, 5. Okay, the number 5. Okay. To have 5 books, that the last, the 5th book is what is it? The 5th book is called Purana. Okay, because of 5, because of the 5th book, you have the number. You can say the number 5 books. Okay, like this. So that's why it is the 5th book is the reason why you have 5 books. Okay, it's going like this.
Okay, thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Yes. So now here, Puriyati Sancha Anenadi Gurno here. This is Taddhitaka. Taddhitaka. Sorry. Karana Sarana. Okay, Karana Sarana. Yeah, Purana. He want to explain what Purana means and what Sancha Taddhitaka means. Okay, Purana Taddhitaka. Saṅkhyātaddhita, Purana sense, Saṅkhyā Purana. So Anena, by this number, Sancha Puriyati, Sancha number, Puriyati is filled. Is filled. Okay, so by this number, by this thing, the number is filled. That's why Purana. So something because of which the number is filled is called Purana. Purana. Okay. Here, Sally, so how to translate Vigha? Vigha sentences, Pāļi Vigha sentences, Vasa Vigha, Taddhita Vigha, and Gita Vigha. So I think there are 2 ways. I noticed. One way is by cutting sentences. Other than iti and Purana, the second part, and the Vigha part and Nibbana part are translated separately, and then without translating, without cutting, we translate directly, like as a single sentence. We translate the 2 ways. Okay, so as Vigha part is translated into a single sentence, and iti and Purana part is one part like this.
How about Sayadaw?
So this way is used by Dr. Malala Chikira. I see what he translated in his dictionary, DBPN, Dictionary of Pāļi Pāṇi. He translated like this. Other he used the word hands. The word hands. For example, here, Puriyati Sancha Anenadi Purana. He will translate. He will translate by this thing, by this thing, Sancha number, the number Puriyati is paid. Okay, Puriyati is paid. Hands, and hands, Purana. Hands, like Purana. So sometimes how to say after hands, he does not use, he does not write, a complete English sentence. That means without the verb. So I saw it in his DBBN. when you translate, this short definition. So, like Taddhitakaṇḍa, he translate as a single sentence, like we translate. So that means like Purana, something because of which or by which the number is paid is called Purana. This is a single sentence. It is a little complicated, I think so. Very difficult, to translate weaker sentences. Very difficult.
Yeah, so because I don't want, like in that one, I don't want to translate the ed as a dasma, that part. That's why I use those translations. But the Sayadaw already said okay.
Okay. Yeah, I saw the translation of Abyayataddhita Vayama also. So here,
yeah, we all use.
okay.
I think we all at the same time.
Yeah, there's also how to say. He is consistent. He's consistent. I think you are less consistent. Sometimes you translate in the way he translates. Sometimes you translate you translate like separately. You translate. Sometimes your translation is like real, the definition of war. What I understand is not what I like. What I understand is Vika means definition, right? Vika means definition. Vika is definition, not a permanent sentence, not a statement sentence. Okay, so that's why we cannot translate, as a statement sentence, right? Statement sentence. So statement sentence, for example, okay, he goes to the school. This is a permanent sentence, right? Statement sentence. He goes to the school. He is A, right? This is a statement sentence, a permanent sentence. So this is not definition. What I mean is definition and statement sentence different. So we are translating definition sentence with a sentence. That's why it should be, the style of defining a word, right? This is what I understand. So that's why I suggest him and you also. But how to say this, because Sayadaw already confirmed, you also asked me to check. If this is not official, this is not legal, right? This is not legal. If illegal, even how to say Sayadaw might be angry.
And this is not concerning legal or illegal. I mean, just according to our own understanding. So if we do not translate the ed as a dasma, right? So like you said, we can translate like a one complete sentence. But sometimes I also saw some translators, they use a separate translation when they make it hard.
Yeah, so, in the DBBN, I like his translation. Sometimes I'm also not consistent. I translate how to say. Sometimes like that DBBN, that Malala Chikira, his translation. He cuts the sentences. Tell me, Vika part and Nibbana part. Vika part means Puriyati Saṅkhyā Inena. This is Vika part. Iti Purano, like we can say, Nibbana part. Nibbana part. Okay. Okay, now Saṅkhyāya Burano, Saṅkhyā Burano. Saṅkhyāya Burano, Saṅkhyā Burano. So this Chati, Tabrisa, Saṅkhyā Burano. So the feeling of Saṅkhya, the number, is called Saṅkhyā Burana. Anatasme Saṅkhyātaddhita. Tasme Saṅkhyātaddhita. So in that sense, in that sense of feeling of a number. So in the sense of Saṅkhyātaddhita. Chattiyanda here. Sometimes we see we see long vowel Chattiyanda. Here now Chattiyanda. There's two variations. Chattiyanda after the nouns ending in Chatti case ending, genetic case ending, and Mapajyo, and that is masterpiece. Okay, so that is masterpiece. Easy. So Panchamo. Already, yeah, Panchana Purano, Panchamo. Okay, this is Nipana. Panchana Purano is Vikha. Okay, so Panchana Purano. Okay. Panchana Purani. Panchana Purani, Panchami. Feminine. Panchana Purani, Panchami. So, for the beginning, I will show Pancha. Pancha plus masterpiece. Panchana. Oh. Panchana Purano Panchamo. Panchamo means the feeling of the five. The feeling of the five is the fifth one. Okay, the feeling of the five is the fifth one. Okay, me the fifth one. So Panchamo, Panchana Purani, Panchami. Panchana Purani, Panchami refers to something feminine. Panchamo, something masculine. Okay, this is referred to. So it says for Panchami, feminine gender, Nadyarito wa iti ipajayo. Okay. When the Sutta Nadyarito wa in the number chapter. Narito wa 187 Sutta. 187 Sutta. So when the Sutta is surface, Narito wa feminine side. So Panchami. At the 80 year mato apajayo di apajayo. This is for Panchama. Here, Panchama Jhana. Yeah, Panchama. See, Ija, Apajayo. Yeah, spelling mistake. Right? Here, Apajayo di Apajayo. Apajayo. You see, why this H appear here? We should delete. Apajayo. Adi Apajayo. Yes, we should delete. Should be Panchama. So it is.
So what is the difference, Sayadaw?
Huh?
What is the difference between the E and the R?
E and R are different. Because they all two words are feminine words. You can refer to feminine nouns. Right? Feminine nouns. but Panchami, you know, Atami, okay, Atta Manarasi, Charodasi, another Janarasi, Charodasi. So they refer to days. They refer to days. Charodasi Upasata, like this. Charodasi Upasate, Manarasi Upasate. So these Charodasi, Manarasi refer to days. And then, you know, Atami, like this, refer to days.
Ending in E refer to days.
Huh?
I mean the words ending in E, Pachaya, refer to days.
This I cannot say exactly like so. What I see is like this word. Atami, Banarasi, Charodasi, how to days.
No, so basically, so you know what you're saying is that Panchami and Panchama are exactly the same, right?
Like generally the same because they all are feminine word. They can modify feminine noun.
So Sarah,
Yes.
like Sarah Basatika translated Panjama as a plural form. Akudoi.
How would you be jump to?
Yeah.
No,
You see,
no. Don't be confused with how to say definition and the final meaning, or the meaning of the final word. So ngabudoi, okay, ngabudoi is what? So ngabudoi, this is a genitive, right? Genitive. This is just the ngabudoi
yes.
meaning of panchana. Okay, so yeah, okay, Panchana and Purano, which is main word, which is modifier, which is adjective, and what is modified noun. Panchana is genitive, this is modifier, this is adjective, modifying Purano. Okay? So Purano is main word. So in the case of Panchama, Pancha is just modifying now. Modifier. And ma, okay, Panchama. Ma is ma represents, you know, the meaning Purano. Meaning Purano. Okay, that's why now we do eat. What? Now we do eat jam to Purana. Okay, like this. So now we do eat is not the meaning of Panchama. The meaning of Panchama is just the fifth. Like the Panchama, the fifth one, so the fifth of the five, the feeling of the five. The feeling of the five means the fifth one, not, you know, one, the first, the second, third, and fourth. Okay. So because of the fifth one, we have the number 5. If we don't have, you know, the fifth one, the fifth book, for example, the fifth book, we cannot say 5. You will be able to say only 4, right? 4, like this. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Sarah.
Yeah. So yeah, Panchama, Panchami,
So does that mean that I remember so you gave us like the rule to form feminine words here, but then in this case, then it can either be E or R, long R or long E.
Yes.
Both of them can be okay. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
So here, Asapis, Bandasota, Asapace is by the Sutta, Abyayataddhita of Padarūpasiddhi 176. 176 Sutta. Okay, Asapace. This Asapace, Isapace, and Inisapace, there are three feminine surfaces. This is how to say, in this case, not like the same, but after other nouns, there are rules. Okay, there are rules. These are not exactly mentioned in the Kajayana, and Padarūpasiddhi. Okay, Padarūpasiddhi. So in the Padarūpasiddhi, this Abyayataddhita of this here, okay, Panchama, okay, Panchama Asapace. It says this sutta says Abyayataddhita of Padarūpasiddhi, Itiya in the feminine gender. So that feminine gender word must end in a. That's an ato, you see, mato, ato, Itiya, ato. So that word must end in a. After such a ending noun, you can put asapace to have feminine word, to refer to feminine word. For example, kata. So you must have, a ending kata. After that, you can put asapace. So we get kata like this. So abajiyo. And other we have Nadarito Wai. This sutta Nadarito Wai after Nadar word is a piece. Nadarito Wai is a piece. And then Nonika Niyanduri. These are related to the Taddhita nouns. So like Noah surface, Dika surface, Nya surface, Na surface, and Do surface like this. Nyan two, Na surface and Do surface.
Yeah, so Sayadaw,
After that, E surface.
Could you please say it again, Sayadaw, because I'm very confused right here. So how do we know where to put the Panchami and which word we should use Panchami to modify and which word we should use Panchama to modify it? Because here we look here, Satami, Satama, Atami, Atama, and so on. How do we know?
Yes, this the answer to your question. For the answer, I think we need to make more research.
Okay.
More research. So for example, now I am checking with your Pāļi. So Anadi Yiva Panchami. So this is not about day, like I say such to you. Banarasi is about 5 days, right? Upasarati, Banarasi, Chaturdasi, and Atami. So here in the Mahāvaka Pāļi Vinaya, on page number 89, it says Anadi Eva Panchami. Anadi Eva Panchami, this is not day, this is Anadi Eva. The fifth one, Anadi mean like asking or commanding, ordering. So like this. We need to make research.
Yeah, and then that's the one of the
Generally we can say Panchami and Panchama are feminine genders. So they can refer to something feminine like this. Okay, Katawutu. First, Noganipa. Noganipa and Goranikaya. Dhamana Ayam Panchami Upanisa. So why the Buddha used this, the word Panchami instead of using Panchama? I think sometimes it depends on the speaker and the writer. I think so. It's a Panchami Upanisa. Bhavanaya. Puripanasa Pāļi, Nabanasa. Ayan Panjamidisa. And this is the fifth direction. Panjamidisa. These are feminine gender. Okay. So I think not fixed. Here in the Ubribanasa again, Ayan Panjami Pāḷi Patipagalika Dakina. This is Dakina. This Dakina means donation. Okay, this donation. This is the fifth individual, Patipagalika individual donation. So why the Buddha uses the word Panchami, not Panchama? I think yeah, Panchami and Panchama, I think the same. We can use, I think, what we like.
But Sayadaw,
Yeah.
what I remember, my Sanskrit teacher told me, when we use like to modify the Vibhati, like we say, we use only Panjami Vibhati. We do not use Panjama Vibhati.
Yes. Everybody. So I will ask you, if we use Panjama Vibhati, is it correct or wrong? It is right or wrong?
If according to this rule, that is okay. Right? But in the real sense, we only say Panjami Vibhati. We do not say Panjama Vibhati.
It is because he used, so we read. In his book he wrote, so can we create? Can we without using his Panjami Vibhati, can we use Panjama Vibhati or not?
Of course, according to the grammar rule, we can use, right?
Yeah. That's why, these are small things, but we need to, do, small research to know thoroughly. I think it depends on the speaker and the writer. Speaker and the writer. Okay. So let's continue. So Panchama. So why this Panchama? Why this Panchama feminine gender? You have to refer to Viriya Parami. Viriya Parami is feminine gender. Viriya Parami. The proportion of effort. Again, Panchaman Jhana. Why this Panchama? Because of Jhana. We refer to New Jhana word Jhana. Okay. So the fifth Jhana, Panchama Viriya Parami, the fifth proportion of Viriya. The Evo Satamo, how can we make definition? Satana Purano Satamo. Satami, Satana Purani. You see, Panchana Purani. So Satana Purani, Satami, Satama, Satama, how to make? Also say Satana Purani, Satama. So yeah, Satami and Satama, same Satana Purani. Yeah, Panchami and Panchama. I should make my pointer. Pointer big again, large again. So to show, you see. Now if I show, maybe, and you see, maybe your eyes are good. So here, Panchana Purani, Panchami, and Panchama. Okay. So here also Satana Purani, Satami, and Satama. And then, how about here? He doesn't say, let's show the Vika for Panchama. This should be Satana, Panchana Purana. Okay, Panchana Purana, Panchama. Panchana Purana, Panchama, Jhana. So you also Satana Purana, Satama, okay, something neutral. Right? And then Atamo, Atami, Atama, Sally fast. Definition.
Athanang buraro atamo.
Yes. And then
Atharang burani atami. And or atama. Athanang buranang atamang.
yes. Purana Atama. Okay. So according to gender, we can make we have to make with Atamo, Purano, Atami, Atama, Purani. So can we say Purana? Can we say Purana or not? So I think this is avoidance. I think so. This is intentional avoidance, not to confuse, not to be confused with plural. With plural, masculine. Like this, I think so. So Purani, this is just intentional avoidance, I think so. So yeah, Purana, Purani, Purani, Atami, Atama, Purana, Atama. Okay. So Navamo, Radharayan base up to November.
Okay, Sayadaw. So no one nang purano, no one more.
Yes.
Okay, no one nang purani, no one me, no one nang purani, no one ma, and no one nang puranang, no one nang, well, no one ma.
Yes, November. So like this, according to gender. Okay, that's an Purano, that's a that's an Purani, that's a me, that's a ma, that's an Purana, that's a ma'am. Okay, that's a ma'am. D, yeah. Spelling mistake, a lot.
No, my version is tasama ijadi.
Yes, should be that's a man HRD. No, that's a man D. So this is
I
really.
think you like this ijadi some ija somewhere.
Yes, above the four Panchama, because this Aja appears before Panchama, right? It should be here, right? I think so.
But my version here after Panama we don't have the ed.
Panchama should be. Yeah, I should copy. So this is original test. HRD. Okay, like this. So Minnesota, after numbers, we use Masape in the sense of Purana-Taddhita. Purana-Taddhita. So here, the Sutta is a Sanchyapurani more, does not mention number. From which number to which number Masape is used. It does not mention. But in the example, he start to give, Panchami, Panchamo, etc. So how about Eka, Dviti, Chadu? Okay. So these we can. This we can. Patama is Kita word. So that word is displayed in the Kita chapter, like Taddhita chapter, sorry, Kita chapter, Unari chapter. So Abyayataddhita we can. Abyayataddhita up to 3 numbers. So in this Saṅkhyātaddhita, the word Patama appears in the Unari chapter, Padarūpasiddhi, the Kita chapter. So here, that's why, and then this word from Eka to Chaturtha, there is no masterpiece after this word. From Eka to Chaturtha, okay, masterpiece. So masterpiece from Pancha to, so up to 1,000 words, like up to these big numbers, masterpiece can be used. Masterpiece is very common. Okay. This to show like ordinary number, right? Yeah? Ordinary number. Ordinary number. Okay. Thanks for the time.
Oh yes, thank you so much, Sayadaw. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Yeah.
Today is New Year, Nama New Year. Happy New Year.
Yaman medical one shimbase. Pure shimbase, sorry. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.